Welcome back to the farm and welcome back to the channel. Let's see if Grandpa has something to say to us though. I'm not sure about that at all, but it's always interesting to know. Grandpa, are you alright, my big boy?
First month on the farm behind you, kiddo.
Yep.
How's it going?
It's going great, of course.
Nice to hear. Don't forget, farming is a learning process that never ends. You will always learn something new.
Oh, I do.
No matter how long you've been doing it.
Can you help me with something? That is interesting if you will work though. Who can help me around here?
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo.
I see. Can I help you with something?
Great.
That's the way
Anything
how it
on
goes.
this list suit your precious time, kiddo?
Can help with harvesting. I can help with stone picking. Harvesting, sure.
Please take care of the field with the carrots. Bring them to the surface, will ya? Do you own the required machines? Or do you want to borrow them for a small fee?
So
How
he
do you
has
wanna do
extra
it?
fields for himself though, huh? I need to borrow machines, sure. Alright, very interesting. So we can get a contract from... Wow. Okay. So yeah, you know, like, we have a whole lot to do directly though, which is a good thing. But it's a little bit odd though, isn't it? Now, which one is for which? I believe this one is then for this one, I suppose. But my oh my oh my. I thought it was just a small little job or something. But yeah, Grandpa has plenty more fields though. I'm sure some of you want him to kick the bucket, right? So that we can actually get it. But nah, I want him around. Z-Core Proxima HS110. What a freaking beautiful truck though. It's not my color, but it is absolutely beautiful. The design, interior too. Company very close to the steering wheel though. It's a slick design for real though. I like it. Alright, now let's see which field. Alright, 62. So it's over the bridges and turn right. And then it's on the left. Look at this. Right, you know, it's beautiful, dude. Wait a minute, this doesn't has... Okay, no, it does not have storage. So that means we have to drive next to it directly, right? The rain did stop, which is a beautiful thing. And I love it, by the way, like in so many games that you have rain and the rain is gone, you know, the water just disappears directly, you know. It doesn't feel realistic. The mud dries up almost instantly, and it's a shame though, because it takes away from the realism. But here, no. But let's see how long it actually lasts though. Oh my, somebody's in a hurry, huh? Wife cheating or something? I don't know though, maybe he has a hidden camera somewhere, you know. We also have to buy a dirt bike because I want to explore the countryside so bad though. I really want to set out there in the green wilds. Right. And it's that one to the left. Yep, a little bit further. Now, I'm not sure how this one works though. I don't see any storage. But it could be like it's stored in there, but I don't think so, to be honest. Alright, let's lower the big boy up. Yeah. Let's see though. Oh, it's only on one line here. Interesting. Very cute carrots right over there. They are the old school carrots. The more modern carrots are orange because of the Netherlands, right? It was a symbol of rejecting other kingdoms and countries. Like Spain and France, especially Spain back in the days, right? Because they had an 80 years war with them. So we bleeded the color orange more and more and more until we have the modern ones. Well, let's be honest though, it does look a little bit more appetizing than what we have right over here, the yellow ones, right? Kind of reminds me of ginger root. 23% already for just one line, which is kind of cool though. Okay, now you do that. No field found. Liar. I have to say though, if this is the best carrot farmer out there, then I don't know about it though. Can you imagine? I cannot do this one. Can you imagine? Kinda seems like I have to do this by hand. Maybe not. Anyways, let's drive. We have a 1% there. The Crystal Zetor. 170 HD. Are they going to make the 4K version one day? What do you guys think, huh? It's an extra big trailer. Kind of seems like we did need this one with the piece, right? You know, in the last episode. Oh, look at that. I think there we can repair it. Yeah, look at that. Right, good to know, because we will definitely repair our other trucks. Don't sound all too healthy. 2%. He's at work. Nice. Now I'm very curious though, if we can put 2 workers together for this little task. Oh, wow. Oh, 2 boats. Look at that. Nice. Especially with the little fog effect right there at the river. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Oh, oh. Careful there, big boy. Careful, alright. Apparently we cannot do that. Interesting. Alrighty. Come on, roll it over. Thank you. Oh, not really well done though. But it's so interesting to learn about all these machines in the meanwhile. Woo! Oh no, it's one of these. Can I lock those? I am really, really bad with these though. I've never learned how to drive with the moving axle though. And I know that some of them, if not all, can be actually, you know, like locked. Although maybe I'm just overcomplicating things though. Little carrots. That's it? Well, it's a rather wide pipe though, so I can imagine, you know how it is. Now, I kind of want to hire a couple more workers for different jobs. Oh, wow, look at that. I thought it was a, you know, like a bunny or something. No, it's actually a deer stealing all the carrots, man. What a lovely snack that little creature has, huh? Now, let's see. What do we have? Bill wrapping. I like that. I like that very much though, but let's first see. Other jobs are around here too. Harvesting, huh? Got 8K right down there. We got beautiful jobs though, I have to say. But I cannot do harvesting, right? What about you? Harvesting. Yeah, because of the extra jobs here. Technically we could though, and probably we should. But let's do the bill wrapping because we don't have the experience here. And it's right behind the store. I mean, why not? Then we can do a couple of other collecting, right? You know, like harvesting. And with that, well, I mean, we will have a great job though, right? Because then we can go back and forth with our trailers. Just collect. Rani wrap, alright. Kinda sounds like an Indian tortilla, right? Rani. I believe it was a popular name there though, many years ago. corner. Massive blind spot, but that's alright. Big moves, Dari. Alright, I definitely have to check this out. So how does this go? Let's see, do we have anything like that? Not really. So we cannot extend it in that way, so I kind of think like... Normally I do know that we have something like... You know, like you just grip it from the side, but it doesn't seem like it is doing that. So maybe what we have to do is just grab it like this and then start it. No. Oh, okay, so we can open it up. I already thought though, right? It doesn't make much sense though. It doesn't make much sense the way how we did it. Alright. Come on, a little bit more to the right though. Oh, there we go. I am so fascinated with this, right? You know, because it just saves so much time from real life. You know, like what you have to do, right? You know, by hands, I mean. Alright. Now, I believe we also have to drop it. The issue is, though, we don't have the buttons. Alright. Next one. This is fascinating though. Absolutely is fascinating. I love it. The issue is, right, you know, is that we could have an automated drop. And it's actually on. Okay, so I did find the correct button though. That's awesome though. That is really, really good. Let's be smart about this one. This has to be invented by someone that worked on farms at least, right, you know? To streamline the process. Alright, Mr. Engineer. I am sure everybody's very happy for you. Now, what is going on here? Can we not toggle steering mode, AI worker, activate AI worker? And it seems like a job that we have to do by hand. This one is at 59 full, so I could actually go with this one a little bit further. Now, I will activate a couple of other ones though, right? You know, jobs, especially the harvesting ones. I can just drive, but then technically I have to finish this one first, right? You know, oh well. This is a fun job though. It really, really is fun. Go. It's so nice to see these packages right on the field. Before the other one is full, as you can see, 65%. Let's get to it. This is going to be a monumental task now, these two carrots, because all the lines, it's a lot of carrots at the same time, you know, and the lines alone are just very, very, very slow. 229 wage payment already. I'm not sure for what, my boy, but sure. Every child's favorite snack I've heard, huh? I do love carrots though. Especially the little part that's deep inside of it, right? It's so much sweeter. It is so much sweeter though than the outside layer. Kinda seems like the grass is a little bit wet though from the rain. This might... Well, the water will be actually trapped inside of the grass right now. You know? So it will definitely rot. I know that cows like a little bit of, you know, fermented grass because it's just sweeter for them. But in general, I think this is going to be a very bad grass harvest. Might be wrong though. Might be wrong. There might be a miracle somewhere, but I really do think this is bad because look at how dark the grass is. This is really one of the most fun jobs so far that I've had in this game. And sure, we did not have a lot though, but it's just so chill just to collect them all. It's like a Pac-Man game at this point, right? Whoop, there we go. Just another snack with it, right? Boink. Alright, so the last little line. 72% already, which is awesome. I have to say though, the driving feels a little bit off because, well, guess what? Most of the apparatus, right, you know, the machine is on the right side. But let's go right over here, see how things are going. 47%, which are alright, meaning we can just keep driving on. Man, this is fun. And yoink, there we go. Got another one. It's very chill to see that boat over there, you know. Oh, wow. Do you see the little indicator right over there? I'm not sure what it does. Okay, just the mileage, right? You know, how quick we drive. Bill wraps, we use 2 out of 12. The sounds are also so hypnotic, aren't they? Huh. Strange symbols there on the wall. Do you see that? Right next to the pottery. I mean the flower pot on the wall. I'm going to check that out though. It could be just some type of decoration or some graffiti at this point. We don't know. Nice. And that was the last one. Now look at that. Job well done, I might say. Contract finished. Let's see right over here. Ah, okay. It's because it wasn't fully rendered in. I was a little bit worried though about the place though, right? You know, like maybe what was that? Ah, a tree. Cool. I feel like a creep right now, especially because that's apparently the children's bedroom, right? You know, with the bunker bed. Did I hear extra footsteps? I don't know. Huh? Right in the living room, there's another one though. Walker is nearly full. Yeah, we will definitely go towards that person though. 84%. Let's go. Yeah, this is actually a pretty nice setup. I just feel like we are really earning too much for every job that we do. But that's actually pretty good because if we would get a, you know, like a couple of hundred, like 200 or something for it, it would also be like, it doesn't feel rotting enough. But at the same time, though, the prices of the vehicles might actually be bigger, though, because I feel like we are flying through all of it. Give me. It's already 15:26 though, huh? We have done a lot though today, but it feels also like we have so much more time. So it might be like we are popping up a little bit more. We don't have our own fields or whatsoever. I'm actually saving for a new tractor. Let's park right over here. Make the other farmer very, very happy, right? Active workers, that's fine. Let's go right over here. Completed that one. There we go. That means that we have over 7K, believe it or not, already. Harvesting, happa, farmland, big boy, borrow the items. There we are. Look at that. Is this, wait a minute, sugar beet? Is it? Spinach, okay. Kind of looks like a sugar beet though, right? You know, collector. But no, now that I do see the front, it's not wide enough though. By far, these are just little spikes. Yep. Ignition. Let's check out the best route towards there. It's down there. Well, it could be going like that, but I think if we just go like this, turn right, it's field 77, it might be a little bit more streamlined. Not a beautiful fend though. Fend is also a slang where I'm from for a dude. What a build though. Look at the size of it all. Gotta keep in mind though, like the steering is a little bit stocky because we don't have normal tires. Awesome. This is like the P1. Just slightly different though, so far as I can see with its rear and the front. The front is a massive dub, but the rear though is different too. And here we are. Look at that. Spinach with a whole lot of batty weeds right over there. Alright, we can just go like this, I suppose. Let's lower it. Not bad, not bad, not bad though. Look at that. Nice clean cut too. I'm impressed. Oh, and this is so clear to follow though. Yeah. With this, the view is so clear you do not even have to guess though, right? That you are driving in a correct path or nicely next to where you have the other line. Like here's the edge of the field, right? You know, you can just follow it along, and then on the other side, once we do turn around again, it is more like, you know, we follow where we already have been instead of just activating the field of the field assist thing. Huh. Interesting pedals to the right there. Instead of one left, one right. Kinda makes sense though, right? You know, it's acceleration and brake. It's an automate after all. So we are already on 1%, and we have like 8% in our back. I mean, this one is rather efficient, isn't it? 9%. Just to be sure though, we want to have it nice and clean here. It's not really showing. Oh, look at that! It is actually showing the degrees of our harvester. Let's see if I can change that. It doesn't really show that on the on the monitor though. That is interesting. But yeah, we can definitely change it. Oh, notice something. Oh, that's awesome. Look at the details though, huh? How it's being swallowed up by volume 2. I'm doing the wiggly though, so I'm staying a little bit more accurate so we can actually look how it goes. Because look at this. See? Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice though. That is so good though, isn't it? Let's hire a worker. I am very happy with the job that we have done so far. Let's actually see how, you know, her friend is doing. 79%. I think we are going to empty it up. And then we are going to, you know, like, get the other one in position already with the trailer. And we could technically accept another harvesting job now. It's harvesting season, so there's plenty for us to do. Oh no, it's always ready with this one. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Very nice. Accelerate it a little bit so it flies over. Very cool, very cool. Nice, 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 nice. Oh yeah, I feel the difference already though. Like, you know, the tractor is actually struggling a little bit right now to move up here. It takes longer. And I can hear it at the engine sound too. Oh wow, look at this guy. Look at this guy though. I love the X-ray. Oh, wait a minute. That is the field? Yeah. But that is interesting though. Look at all the extra buttons. Man, Fendt is not playing around though. They are experimenting with farmers to enter the space race. They really are though. All those extra buttons, I'm just loving it. Very nice. We can see the tours. Kilometer per hour. That's a good job though, huh? To be around here. Now, to have something for spinache that is just this big, I rather have had this though for the carrots than for the spinach. But then again, the spinach is really a big field. So we might just be needing all of this and some. Minus 450 for the workers. So one of the field might actually be, you know, like paying for the workers. But then again, that's all right. Like, are they being paid by the hour? I think they are. I'd rather have them paid by the task. But now that I know that, I don't want to give them later on my weakest tractors and stuff. Just need them to get the job done, you know. There he is. I'm just going to park right over here. Only that little bit for carrots? Lease cost 1,000. Wow. It's only 1 hectare, which is great though. But for the carrots, that is insulting, isn't it? That really is something else. Huh. Now, this one, where is it? Where are you? All the way over there, huh? Crop peas. Yeah, this one is rather simple. But where do you want me to deliver it? All the way over there. That is a massive travel, though. A massive travel for 6k? I don't really know. This is what I'm going to do, though, huh? In this area, there is a problem with dead wood. Help the owner and cut down all dead trees. Each tree is already marked. You can sell them afterwards. Which is very nice, by the way. Very nice. Huh? Okay, I was afraid that I would get a fertilizer job. But yeah, let's go with that one. You are at 43, 21. Yeah, we have plenty of time. Look at this. Wow, that is power though. Now you're playing with power, huh? Oh. That is a big boy though. Beautiful. Kind of would like to go inside of the timber territory, right? You know, in industry right around here and there. Yeah, 1 season pass. I have to buy that one. For real though. I haven't have it yet though. But I think I'm definitely going to buy it rather soon. Islands fishing. That. But yeah, in the Farming Simulator 15, I was mostly playing with the timber industry. I just love that though. Vehicle overview, cooling fan, transmission, hydraulic enable, park brake release, pivot seat release, heating, ventilation and air, differential lock and operator controls. It's 19 Celsius outside, not bad. Huh. It's interesting information. Something for your cup. Oh, am I even going to the correct way though? I doubt it. Yes, I should have dubbed it a little bit sooner. That's very close to our farm, which is awesome. Interesting what John Deere is doing, you know, for the industry. It's not just farming, but it's so much more, right? You know, you have clothing, you have cups and pens and stuff. Oh, and pens and stuff on that. It's really, really nice. I also know that a lot of American farmers are struggling with John Deere too, right? Because of the software subscription that you need. Not having a lot of details on that though, so I can't say too much, but yeah, I don't know, man. I believe it has to do something like you cannot repair your own John Deere's or use custom software. You have to use the official software and stuff like that. I believe it has to do with that. I've seen it a while ago on YouTube somewhere. I walk ahead, just nearly a full time. Well, it's good that we are on my property, so let's park here for a second. Let's go back to our duty though, huh? Is this big boy? Yes, it is. Oh, how interesting. He is at the same place. Okay. He might be right inside of that turn once we do arrive there. He missed a couple of spots. Maybe he is generous though and wants to have the bunnies have that, but at the same time, all the extras though I could sell, right? So that's something we have to think about too. Big boy is waiting for us. Yeah, come on. Whoppa, right in the middle though. Making the local groceries very happy, and by that the local families having some very nutritious carrots though. Opa. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 82%. I will wait for one more job though. For one more filling, and then we are off delivering. Oh yeah. Do you hear it? It is struggling though. It does not really go further. in gear, you know, like than it was already. I just love that, you know, like the progress of it all. It just makes me happy. What about you, my big boy? 38%, which is fine. Alright, we're almost there. Let's open for some dead wood. There's some very strange graphic things going on, though. I think it has to do with with NVIDIA, though, being NVIDIA, right? You know, with the upscaling and all. Although I have it disabled, so maybe it has to do with that. This is a dead tree for real. We don't have an alarm signal, though, I believe. Okay, this one we can just move like that, which is awesome sauce. Can we open it? Yep. And it's already on, though. Let's put that one out. Oh, it automatically goes on and on. Okay, I see. I mean, somebody is really going for it, though, huh? I'm stumped. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does the Pope still shit in the woods, though? I mean, I don't know. Can we automatically grab it then? Or yes, we do. So what are we going to do now? I've never used this one before. I do like that, right? You know, like we could sell it. Alright. Let's find a way how to drop it. Look at this though, huh? Climbing. It's like championship or something. Oh no! What now? No way! Come on. Come on. Yeah, we have to get rid of that that little part though, but whatever buttons I press though, right, you know, it doesn't really do it for me. Oh, and so we are back to where we belong with this awesome sauce. It is very interesting. Oh no, we found it. All right, yeah. It was a very basic button though. It's just yarder with the open rope symbol that I use on my Steam Steam Deck XL, or Stream Deck XL. The issue is though, right, you know, I have that special add-on from City something, City Icons. I know it's not very helpful, but it still is what it is though, right? There we go. Just drop it there for now. Later on we can just grab it and sell it. It's very nice that we can just keep it too, right? You know, like I did not expect that, but I don't want it to be on the road. What I could technically do is just grab it and go to a location where we can actually drop it on my farm, right? You know, that would make sense. Maybe we should be doing that. Like, drop it right to the left here. Right? Maybe a little bit like that over here. It would be nice of us, though. Just like that. Will it rot away? Maybe. I know. Oh, I don't think we can grab that one anymore. Bloody shame. A little bit further. I know, big boy. Oh, wait a minute. There's no car there. We all did see the light, though, didn't we? We all did see some light pop up. Very interesting that we just cut it off like that, though. But I'm mad. Woo! The struggles right now are for real, though. But later on, it's just practice, practice, practice. Why did my boy... Alright. Doesn't make any sense anymore. I wish I could just open it up though, and you know, it is what it is then. Sadly, that's not the case. Is right over here somewhere? Just like that. That's fine. Nothing to worry about though. Oh, some sauce. This is one fine machine though. It seriously is one fine machine. It's so easy to maneuver. The buttons are simple though. I wish though that there would be, well there probably is, like a button where I can open it all up and not have the circular saw on, but it is what it is at this point. Look at that. Later on we can also get, you know, like a stump removal tool around. Nearly full, this. That means that we have to go back to yonder. Fill up our carrots, deliver the carrots. You know how it goes, right? There we are. Sweet. Alright, let's go back towards the other one. 90%. And the same story as before though. This time we are going to fill her up and then we are off. Fun fact. If you drink a lot of carrot juice, your skin can turn yellowish. Well, orangish, right, you know, but yeah. A little bit orangey. How interesting is that? And how strange is that if you think about it, right? You know, like we really absorb the coloring so much that our skin is changing color with it. And 100%, dude. There's still plenty of carrots in there. I forgot we have a strange Turner's thing around though, right? You know, X we are the trailer. Where do we go with this one? We are not going to go there. We are not going to go there. We are not going to go there. We are going all the way over there, huh? All right. Simple pimple enough though. We are in 3 high, 4 high. Yeah, we definitely cannot go too low. Low gear is better for heavy hauls, right? You know, and if you struggle with mountains. 5 high we have. Not bad. That's a lot of carrots. Struggling. We are definitely struggling right over here. Willie's Restaurant Boat. Interesting. We have to dine there in the future, you know. Taste the flavor of the valley, in other words. wonder how many tons of carrots this actually is. 28k liters though. It's not something to be underestimated. So for hauling these things, 850 wage payment. And it's getting bigger and bigger though. That is getting bigger and bigger. I'm not sure how I have to feel about that, but oh well. Because before it was 450. Total 1,200 something. Huh. But yeah, I believe for a job like this though, we definitely do need a truck. The Sunset Farm. Well, somebody has a happy wife around there. How do I know? There's no way a dude would call that a sunset farm, right? You know? No way. Here at Sunset Farm, we are all about sunflowers and happy smiles. Now, if you would follow me to the kitchen, I have some sunflower pies for you. Advance orders only. 1652 OB63. The Blue Dwarf. Interesting name for a vegetable farm, place, factory. After all, it's often referred to as a star, right? You know. I do love the name. Papa. Let's go unload. Let's look at this. Now that is what I call hauling though, right? You know, look at the difference in speed already. Just listen to the sound. Whoa! Appa. You almost never forgot about me. Is that what I did see correct? What are you boys doing here? Just throwing those? Yep, they are throwing those things. So swimming rings, right? You know, rescue rings over the bodies there. I kind of like that you have a playground for kids. Is that a labyrinth? Oh my god, dude, that's a labyrinth of sunflowers. Okay, I do like the idea though. I do like the idea. It's an entire theme park. And yes, if I would live there, I would be very happy too, by the way. I'm a little bit playful at heart though. Do we? Do we have a couple more around here? There has to be. Oh, I do see one further away. I do see another one right here to the right. I don't see the markers though, but I think none of us are that blind though that we cannot recognize that too, right? Okay, my boy. Let's go back to the workforce. Right over here. Open it up. I'm very happy though, right? You know, that you give us these trees, although it might be rotten and everything. I do want to support the local insects too. Like I highly recommend any one of you, if you do have a balcony or a garden or something like that, or live close to a forest, to actually bury a small, or make a small, or make one if you want to, right? You know, like an insect hotel. It is very good for the birds. And it is very good for the environment too, right? Timber! Let's put that one off and we are crossing a road because it's way too dangerous if it's spinning around. I don't want anything on my conscience though, you know? Unless it's on purpose, you know what I mean? There is another one and there are two dead ones to the left. Awesome. It's good that we are getting rid of these though, because other trees can get sick if there's a sickness in these trees. You know, the insects that are causing this could be a parasitic type. Woo! Not so steep, big boy. You know, could be a parasitic type. Be careful the way how we are driving though, I suppose. And by that it might just spread to another tree and another tree. The healthy ones? They're rather good though. Alright, this is going to be interesting too to see how the spinache actually looks like right now once it's harvested. Are you really messing with me right now, big boy? Yeah, look at this. This trailer is way better for reversing though. Way simpler. Doesn't has an extra axis on its own. My boy. I knew it though. I knew it. For some reason these dudes are very strange with one corner of the field. Look at him go, man. And you know he's proud of himself, right? Doing all of this. There's a little deer over there too. Right at the blind spot. Can you see it? Right on the road? Yep. Kind of looks like a dog though. From this distance. He is so proud of it. Texting and farming, man, is never a good idea. It's getting pretty dark too, slowly. It's almost dinner time too. 17:35. So these might be my last jobs, unless the contract deadwood might be a lot simpler though, right? You know, then, well, you know, there might be a lot simpler jobs than that, or just equally simple, then sure. If not, we are going to focus on these Looney Tunes. What is wrong with you, Michael? Wow, the carrot one is almost full again. Okay, I have to change something here because this is not healthy. His OCD is just killing the vibes here, right? You know? Let's see. Number of headlands, 5, 6. We cannot have that doing though right now. We cannot change it. We cannot change that. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Finally, he's going. I understand why though, because of the sharp corner there to the right, but still. Shouldn't be an excuse to be like that though, huh? Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool though. I've never seen a spinache, you know, before. Spinache combine. 73% already. My boy, you know I have to deliver this ASAP though, right? You know, to make more room for the next one. But I will not. Once we are a little bit complete though, probably with the deadwood and all, we will, and collected one more carrot stuff. We are definitely going to fill up the rest with the spinache and then just do our job, right? And this is the last one. Whoppa! Nice, grab it. Don't drop it though. Even with the inclined deadwood contract has what? Deadwood contract at the specific farmland finished. Now, do these big boys grow back? I know I can plant new trees. I know that I can plant it by machine and by hand. But will these grow back because they are not really on the field now? Maybe not. But it changed my look upon life though. Anyways, we have to get rid of this one. I kind of knocked it off. Right, you know, locked it below. Maybe like this and just shove it. Yeah. Alright, so far this is quite a decent way to do it. I'm going to drop you. And I'm going to push it all together and then we are done though with this beautiful tool. I definitely want to buy it though. I have a lot of fun using this type of equipment. There we go. Awesome sauce though. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now let's go deliver this. Here I collect that money. It's not a lot, but it makes me cry. Do 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 do. An old McCurry had a farm. Hi-yi-hi-ho. And on that farm he had a subscriber. Hi-yi-hi-ho. Oh yeah, we better put some lights on too, by the way. There we are. Just flow it right over the tip though. Oh, that's just millimeter work there. Definitely millimeters work. Alright, have fun though, because look at that. There's so much more that has to be done. I'm not an object. Alright, lights are on. Shining, shimmering is very strong on this one, but it's good that we put the lights on anyways. No matter how much it will blind ourselves by the reflection of the metal. I wonder, can it also tip on the other side? I don't think so though. Nah, I cannot. Alright, big boy, thank you for stopping right there. Not every one of them has the decency to do it. There we go, yeah. Nice. No, not nice. Should be. Right, like this then. There we go. Gotta be precise though, I give him that. And that would mean it's 100% full. Now I am super duper curious where we have to deliver this big boy. Let me guess, all the way up to the north, huh? Oh, it's a long drive, but sure, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it though, especially if I can get a lot of this for myself, right? I'm kind of curious, like the percentage though, how much it will go up. I kind of am hoping though that we can actually finish it today. What about you guys, huh? Do you think we can finish it today? I don't know, man. You know, like the hours are ticking by. It kind of seemed like we might actually slow down the time a little bit though. So let's just do that. Put it on 2 for now. 7%. Not bad. 32%. That means that we have to do 2 holes and some. Interesting. Now, I do think though, like, we can actually have a lot of fun here. And by that I mean though, finish this job though. That would be something, wouldn't it be? 93%. The field is almost completely, you know, harvested. So that's a very nice thing. I kind of feel rude though, like going to the sunflower farm, you know, the sunset farm. But oh well. Let's just not do that again though, huh? Whoppa, right over here. Let's drop this. I just noticed that my microphone was muted, so, you know, I really hope that it was not for the entire video. 96%, 97%. Come on, big boy. 98, 99, 100. We do sell some money here too. 2k. I mean, you know, some spinners on our own. That's very lovely though. Now we do have that as an extra for the workers. And oh my, where the dust that has come? Oh, where does that come from, huh? Then that is done. This one has to be done still though. And it's almost full, so let's go right over there and fill it up. But yeah, things are a little bit getting out of hand though with that little carrot machine right over there, you know, the harvester. But the thing though is, right, you know, oh, it's full. There has to be bigger ones, right? There just has to be a bigger one, because this small field taking this much time. Imagine a farmer that just does a bigger field, right? You know, and there are massive carrots fields out there, IRL, so there has to be a bigger one. And that's about that. It's already empty, you know. Beautiful. So let's collect our little Little what's to do over here. Up 7.5k. Collect it all. Thank you very much though. But this, not worth it though. It takes so much time though. And I thought, nice short field, right? You know, small field for that. Plus the lease cost of 1,000. See what I mean though? Of course you want to be where I am, right? The lady is just a little bit further though, I suppose, right? You know. I will wrap this up. Nothing spectacular will happen though, I can tell you that already. So by that, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget to subscribe though. Bye-bye.